Hello fellow geeks and welcome. I don't know if you know, but there's this little game called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, where video game characters come together to kick the shit out of each other. Oh, you did know that. Did you know there's going to be 5 new characters added soon? Only 1 has been announced so far. You knew that as well. Do you know who the other 4 are going to be? No? Just your luck, because using a little thing I like to call science, I have worked out who the final roster is 100% guaranteed going to be. Care to join me? So, before I get started, I thought I should just outline what appears to be the rules of which characters can make it into a Smash game. It used to be that it was just Nintendo characters, then Snake and Sonic came along and messed that up. Then it was, okay, well, as long as the character has appeared on a Nintendo console, then Cloud kinda came along and fecked that up. So now the waters of logic are muddy. The only thing which appears to still be true is that they are video game characters, and, I don't know if you've noticed this, but they come from a Japanese studio. Just to be clear, I am not saying that Sakurai is racist, because that would be libelous. Apparently the 4 remaining characters have already been chosen, and according to Reggie,
these are going to be characters that are new to the series, characters that you would not anticipate.
I personally read that as new franchises entering the Smash Bros. Universe, so with that in mind, let's look at what is the first 100% guaranteed character. Lloyd Irvin. As the dual blade wielding spiky head protagonist of Tales of Symphonia, which by the way is the best the Tales series has to offer, Lloyd would be the perfect fit for the Smash series. There has been an outcry for years for Lloyd to get his time to shine, appearing in mods and fan games, and now is the time for the optimistic, young, orphan, spoilers, warrior to show his worth. His vast array of fighting tech would suit the series perfectly, his moveset would be easily transferable, plus, just like all the best Smash Bros. Characters, he also announces all his moves as he performs them.
Demon Fang!
Every
Beast!
single
Tiger Blade!
bloody
Sword Rain Alpha!
time.
You gotta be kidding!
A few years ago, a new hope was given that Lloyd could/will appear in an upcoming Smash game, as he was one of the paid DLC fighter costumes available. Nintendo clearly did this to see the interest in the character, and many of those characters have now gone on to have full appearance in Ultimate. Chances of being in the game? 100%. Next up, Leon Kennedy. Resident Evil is a big deal, and with the recent release of the amazing Resident Evil 2 remake and the critically acclaimed Resi 7, people are forgetting all about the abysmal, incomprehensible, giraffe getting his cock sucked mess that was Resi 6, and focusing on a new heyday for the series. And what better way to cash in on this newfound love for the series by bringing what is arguably the face of Resi to Smash? Leon has at his disposal many weapons which could aid him in battle, but none more deadly than his devastating roundhouse kick. Smash has tended to shy away from fighters using real guns in the past, especially over long range, as they don't really read well in a fast-paced battle, which is why they usually fire lasers, pulses of energy, or lemons. But as Leon is from a survival horror game where ammo is sparse, most of his moves would be more about close-range combat and evasion. Plus the series just needs more male human characters not using a bloody sword, to be honest. Chances of being in Smash? 100%. Thirdly, Bub and Bob. Yep, you heard me. The Bubble Dragons from Bubble Bobble, Bub and Bob, are on their way to Smash. And just to be clear, I'm not saying they're going to be echo fighters of each other, or a palette swap. No, no, no. You'll be controlling both, much like you do the Ice Climbers. You can't split these guys up, it's both their names in the title. They share the box art. Hell, if you finish the game on your own, it tells you to get a friend and do it properly. These two just go together, like peanut butter and jam, like Ant and Dec, like gullibility and religion. We can't have one without the other. Is there a huge outcry for these characters? No, not at all. But that's exactly why Nintendo are going to do it. They want to show you how much you didn't realise you wanted something. They want to keep things fresh, surprise everyone, celebrate their history and push themselves. And Bub and Bob, although not the most obvious of fighters, could have a rich and varied moveset. Think of the various bubbles they could breathe, such as fire, lightning and water which featured in the game. And imagine trapping an opponent in a bubble, then having to pop it to do extra damage. Yeah. So much fun. Plus, their final Smash is going to feature the Bust and Move board. Somehow. I know you want them now. Which is good, because chances of them being in the game? 100%. And finally, the last reveal for the Fighters Pack is... the Hunter. And the crowd goes wild. No way. No way could the Hunter be in Smash Brothers. That's crazy. And yet, here he is. From From's masterpiece Bloodborne, that's a weird sentence, comes the good Hunter himself. In his long black leather coat, his tricorn hat, wielding his iconic sword cleaver, and with no blood in sight, because this is still Nintendo after all, the Hunter is the character which will excite the world and get any stragglers to finally get the Fighter's Pass. The Hunter has a vast array of moves and a great selection of weapons which could easily be implemented into a Smash moveset, the most notable of which will be his ability to transform his main weapon at any time, making it longer reaching but less powerful, or vice versa. The thing that will make the Hunter very different though, he will have a series of moves which can slowly heal him when executed correctly. Much like the regen system in Bloodborne, these will be a risk-reward system. For example, a well-timed parry could lead into a visceral attack which can heal a certain amount of his health. The Soulsborne games are incredibly popular, and about time they were represented in Smash. But I hear you say, why not give us Solaire or the Onion Knight, someone a bit more recognisable? To which I say, don't blame me, it's not my list. This is a result of science, and science resulted that the chances of being in the game were 100%. So there you go, those are the 4 characters that are definitely coming to Smash. I'm excited, are you? Let's just pretend for a moment that this list wasn't 100% set in stone. Who would you like to see? Come fight me in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video then please click like, please subscribe. I'm really trying to get 100 subs. We're so far away. It'd be great if you can help. Thank you very, very much for joining me. I'll see you all soon. Remember guys, stay fairly geeky. Bye!